Greetings, citizens of Chima. This is the Eternian Jedi, or Pandor, with a new video on the Chi markets. So today I'm going to be going over some characters that never made it into the LEGO Legends of Chima sets. I think we can all agree that the Chima sets were really great. They gave us a lot of variety. You could choose from so many different tribes, vehicles, and playsets, but unfortunately there are some characters that never made it into the actual sets. This could be minor characters, but also some main characters, as you guys will see. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Right then, so let's kick things off with the Crocodile Tribe. Luckily, the Crocodile Tribe was very proportionately represented in the LEGO Chima sets. We got most of the characters, but there is one very important character, a character I would consider to be a main character, that we never got in any of the Chima sets, and that is, of course, Queen Crunket. So this is very strange because, of course, we did get King Crominus. He appeared in several sets. We did get Crueler. She was definitely a more rare minifigure, only appearing in Krager's command ship. But still, it's very surprising that we never got Queen Crunket. I always thought to myself they could have included her in the Croc Swamp hideout set, but no, unfortunately, we never got Queen Crunket. And again, I find this very strange because she is a very important character. She's very pivotal to the plot of the first Chima season. So yeah, definitely very disappointing, and it would be very tricky, to make a custom minifigure of her just because of, the torso and obviously the dress, and you'd need a crocodile head mold with a tiara and lipstick. So yeah, wouldn't be easy to pull off. And then, of course, there are some Crocodile Soldiers that we never really got. Now, we did get some Crocodile Soldiers, but this was for the Fire and Ice War, so I don't know if that really counts. What I mean by this is there are some torso prints that we see in the show that we never got as sets. But I find this to be less important than Queen Crunket, of course. And there's also this one crocodile that you can see in the middle right here. He has like a bit of red on his scales on the top of his head. I've read some descriptions that say this character is called Cranville, but then I also believe him to be just a simple crocodile soldier. Yeah, again, it would have been cool to get this crocodile, but for the Crocodile Tribe, I think it's okay. You guys will see later in the video, a tribe like the Bears was very poorly represented in the LEGO Chima sets, but the Crocodile Tribe was still okay. Next up, we have the Lion Tribe. So we have the Lion Elders that unfortunately never made it into a LEGO set. This is very sad because I think there was a big missed opportunity with the Lion Chi Temple set. They could have easily included Lothar, maybe instead of Ewald. I know that's the only other set in which you can get Ewald aside from the Speedor set. But yeah, the Lothar and the Lion Elders would have been really awesome to see, so definitely a missed opportunity. And then, of course, there are the just basic Lion Soldiers that we never really got. We did get a version of the Lion Soldier for the Fire and Ice War, but yeah, there's some torso prints and heads we didn't get. The heads are similar to Leonidas, so you can customize them. But yeah, definitely a shame for Lothar and the Lion Elders. But for the most part, the Lion Tribe was very fairly represented in the Chima sets. In fact, I think we got the most minifigures and characters for the Lion Tribe, only rivaling maybe the Saber-Tooth Tiger Tribe. So for the most part, the Lions were really well represented. Now for the Eagle Tribe, we never got any of the Eagle Elders. They don't appear as much as the Lion Elders, but still it would have been really cool to see them. And then of course there are also the Eagle Soldiers. So both the Eagle Soldiers and Eagle Elders share this same very light blue color scheme for their fur. It's really a shame because I think this would have translated really well into a minifigure, but the Eagles weren't very well represented in the Chima sets actually, because we never got the Eagle Spires, for instance. So yeah, this is definitely a shame. I mean, I guess that's the recurring theme of this video. It's going to be me just talking about some disappointing things about the Chima line. But for the most part, obviously, you guys know we love the Chima sets. It's just there's so much that we still wanted to see from it. But yeah, for the most part, the Eagles was okay because we still got most of the main characters from the show. Now for the Raven Tribe, so we never really got just the basic Raven Soldier, unfortunately. Again, bit of a different torso print and a bit of different paint on the head. The Raven head would have done the trick. Unfortunately, we never got that. And then, of course, for the Raven Tribe, the big one, the really important character, at least in my opinion, I would view him as an important character that we never got as an actual minifigure, is, of course, Regal. So Regal was a very interesting Chima character. I really enjoyed that episode that he appears in, by the way. Regal basically created his own fake chi. He's quite an outcast because he's half eagle and half raven. He's a hybrid. This is something that Chima didn't really explore too much, but they did, of course, with Regal. So I think it would have been awesome to get this guy as a minifigure, maybe get his little alchemy shop as well. Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity here. Next up, we have the Wolf Tribe. So this time around, I'd say I'm pretty satisfied with what we got for the Wolves. There's only a couple characters we never got. So there's just the basic Wolf Warrior or Wolf Soldier that we never really got. He's got a bit of a different torso print than, let's say, Windsor, for example. And then there is also Wanold, who is the wolf cub, I suppose, the wolf kid. He's the one who hangs out with Gluna from the Gorilla Tribe. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame we never got him because we did get Gluna. But yeah, for the most part, the wolves were, nicely represented, but still it would have been nice to get some of the just basic wolf warriors. Next up, we have the Gorilla Tribe. Now, unfortunately, there are a couple characters missing from the Gorilla Tribe. I'm still very happy with what we got. We got Gorzan's Gorilla Striker, which gave us Grumlow and Gluna, and then we did get Grizam as well. But yeah, we're missing the Gorilla Foot Soldiers, unfortunately. One of the Foot Soldiers is called Gorne, I believe. And then there's another character called Gompsy, who wears this cool-looking helmet. I've also noticed some of the Foot Soldiers wear this helmet. So yeah, definitely a shame we didn't get these characters. Even set-wise, the Gorillas didn't get too much. But yeah, you guys will see that the Gorilla Tribe is still represented a lot better in the sets than the Bear Tribe, for example. So there are 3 characters, as far as I know, that we never got as minifigures for the Rhino Tribe. So first up, we have Rygor, who is described as being the leader of the Rhino Tribe. Then we have Ruckus, and then Runk. So yeah, definitely a shame because these characters have different torso prints than, let's say, Rogon, for example. Obviously, the only 2 we got for the Rhino Tribe, we got Renona and Rogon, so definitely a shame there. And we didn't get any of the Rhino Warriors either. Couldn't find a picture for them. But yeah, I think with the Rhino Tribe, set-wise, it's definitely like the Bears. We got pretty much the same amount of stuff, so yeah, definitely a shame there. I think we would have all wanted to see more for the Rhinos. Now we have the aforementioned Bear Tribe. So for the Bear Tribe, it makes me really sad because there's a lot of characters that we never got in the sets. And we had to wait for, the last 2 Chima waves to get our first bears. We never got Bladvik in the first wave of sets back in 2013, and we didn't even get him for the Outland season. So very sad indeed, especially since the Bear Tribe is my personal favorite tribe, and I love bears. But there are 5 characters, a total of 5 characters that have their own names that we never got as minifigures. So first up, we have Bulkar, and this is where it gets a little confusing because we get a bear called Bulkar in the Fire and Ice sets, but this one is written with an A instead of a U, and this character looks very different to the minifigure we actually got. So yeah, he's described as being the leader of the Bear Tribe and the Bear Elder. Then we have Bozy, who looks pretty cool. Then we have Chama, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We have Bumpy, and then we have Bungie. And then there's also the Bear Warriors that we never got. So yeah, really sad, especially when you look at these bears. They look so cool, so different. They use different colors and everything for the for their fur. So man, these guys would have just been so cool to see as sets. But yeah, unfortunately, we got the Bladvik with the Fire Wings and the Bulkar, but this time written with a U, who appears to be a different character. And now on to the Outland tribes. So unfortunately, we never got an easily accessible, just basic Scorpion Soldier. You guys will see this is the same for the Bats and Spiders. We did get one Scorpion called Scolder, who came in the Speedor dual set, but that is a very awkward, thing if you ask me. I'm really surprised LEGO did that, because that's the kind of minifigure that you'd want to army build, but yeah, LEGO made it very difficult, and of course, the tri-packs were only introduced in 2015, so unfortunately, this was not a thing yet, so definitely a shame, and the other thing I don't like about that set is the fact that we do get Shadow Wind, the awesome Shadow Wind, but he does not come with his helmet, he does not come with the right shoulder pads, he doesn't have a cape, so yeah, really a missed opportunity there. I still love that Stinger Duel Speedor 2-pack, but definitely looking back, it did cause some problems, when it comes to not only Shadow Wind, but also for the Scorpion Tribe. And as I just mentioned, the same thing applies to the Bats and Spiders. We didn't get just the regular Bat Soldier, unfortunately, which is very strange because the Bats make up the Black Cloud, so you would have expected the Bats to be really common minifigures, but no, they were a bit hard to get. Really, they should have introduced the tri-packs earlier on. Same goes for the Spiders. We never got this cool tan-looking spider. Definitely a shame there. So yeah, the Outland sets were really cool, but I think they could have done a lot of things better. When it came to 2014, the Fire and Ice Wave, which lasted until the end of the theme, I think LEGO really put a lot of effort. Like, the Saber-Tooth Tribe really gave us a lot of different characters, especially thanks to the tri-pack. So yeah, 2015, or the whole Fire and Ice wave of sets, was really, really solid. There's only a few characters we missed out on. So apparently there was going to be a Mammoth tri-pack. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was planned and they canceled it. But yeah, we did get a lot of different saber-toothed tigers. The Mammoths was definitely a lot weaker because we only got the three main characters for the Mammoths, and we didn't get just the generic Mammoth white fur soldier, which is a shame. For the Saber-Tooths, we're missing two Saber-Tooth tigers, but they're not that important because they kind of look similar to some other ones we got. And then the Vultures, there's an orange-headed looking vulture that we never got, sadly. As far as the Ice Bears go, I've noticed it's very accurate to the sets, but that doesn't surprise me since the Ice Bears got 5 minutes of screen time in the last episode of the Chima series, so no surprise there. For the most part, 2015 was a lot better. I think, given the material in the show and the sets, it was, well represented. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's just earlier on. But yeah. And then, of course, we also have the Phoenix. So I was hesitating whether or not to include this because there are the other Phoenix that took part in the Great Illumination. We did get most of the Phoenix, but yeah, we didn't get the other ones. I don't really think we could have gotten them anyways. I don't see, where they would have been included, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, for the most part, the Fire and Ice Wave was just really well translated from show to sets, so I'm very happy with that. There are two more characters that I need to go over. So first of all, it's Plovar. So we were actually supposed to get a little Plovar micro figure, I guess. He was going to be released, but unfortunately they scrapped that idea. And then there is, of course, Dom de la Wouche, the peacock from the Peacock Nomad Tribe. This guy would have been awesome to see. I think they could have easily released him in the Speedor sets. But no, unfortunately, Dom de la Wouche didn't make it into minifigure form. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to cover it for this video. Now, I do want to apologize in advance if I might have forgotten a character from a tribe. I'm sure there might have been some background character that I didn't mention in this video. I didn't want to make the video too long and I didn't want it to drag. So yeah, I think I covered most of it. If I did forget a character, please do let me know down in the comments below. And I do want to add that I purposefully left out any characters from the Laval's Journey video game and also the Chima Online game, because then it would have been way too long. The amount of characters that were added for those games is just insane. It's like, just a whole other iceberg. There's so much from those games. Some really cool character designs. Maybe that'll be a video for another time. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I think, yeah, there was definitely a lot of untapped potential with the Chima sets. It still is really sad that Chima ended the theme so early. Chima will always be one of my favorite themes. That's why, with my friends, we started this channel. And, I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos so far. This was one that I really wanted to make just to highlight some of these characters that never got a lot of attention, especially like when you look at the bears, there's a lot of really cool designs that we never got as minifigures. And then I think there would have been an easy solution for this, just a really easy solution. LEGO should have just released more tribe packs. Like, the tribe packs were awesome. I'm just so sad we got only 4. We could have gotten so many more. I think they should have introduced those since day one. But no, unfortunately, we got those at the end of the Chima theme. So definitely a sad thing. But on a positive note, I do want to say this, with all the minifigs we did get, we can definitely swap some parts around to create some members of new tribes. You can use a torso from the Raven tribe and just put some, like brown arms and then put on like the head from Bulkar. And there you go, you've got a new bear. So I think, as LEGO collectors, it is our duty to sort of make up for for LEGO's lack of, minor characters showing up in the sets. Even though sometimes it may be a little difficult, I think with enough creativity, we can still, flesh out the world of Chima. So that's something I'm asking you guys as viewers. Please submit those. I'll link our Discord server in the description below if you guys want to submit a video or just submit, a custom Chima mock or some custom minifigures. I'd love to see that, and we would love to see that, on the Chi markets. But yeah, again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I do have a similar one planned where it's going to be vehicles and locations we never got in Chima, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. This was Pandor, and I'll see you guys very soon.